this is Universal Vibes with the 411-2020. Today is Saturday. Today is 7/11/2020. Whenever it gets posted is whenever it gets posted. It'll probably get posted today. So this reading is going to be a little bit different, okay? I've been putting off doing a reading like this because people have so many opinions about just whatever, you know. But this is not intended to make anybody get triggered. Whatever comes out in the cards, whatever I channel is what I channel. If you don't agree with it, that's fine. Sometimes I don't agree with half the stuff I channel. Not half, but some things. Okay. So the basis intention for this reading is global scale. Okay. So this is basically what the world is dealing with right now, which obviously we know most of the subjects here, but whatever pops up, this is just insight on why and what is to come of it, and solutions and actions that we all can take for the highest good of all. So, situation. Have 3 coming out for the situation. What is this? Okay, I'm going to take that one. She's coming up. Solution. So situation has 4 cards. It's like everybody is, or there's like a majority of people who are pretty much being really stubborn. They're so focused on certain things that they don't see the benefit of why or what's in front of them, like what's being offered to them. Also, I'm seeing a lot of the there. Okay, so there's 2 ways I can see this. Certain organizations / government, whatever, right? Are celebrating that people are getting like super focused in and honed in on the bull, to where they don't realize the bigger picture. Like, there's so many things that get blocked off the news, off of media, that people have no clue because they're paying attention to the wrong thing. It's a smokescreen, basically. Okay, so that's what's going on. Like, most of the population is being smokescreened, and it's working. There's like a celebration of this, like it's working. Like, hey, if we can get people to get triggered over, race wars and stuff, that's been going on since the beginning of time. Okay, just because people look different, they can create conflict. Okay, because for some reason, because you look different, then you're not my tribe, or you're not like me, and so they'll come up with reasons on why. Way back in the day, would come up with reasons on why not to trust or whatever, and that's really just the ego. Okay, that has nothing to do with the individual. So But it's worked. It's worked since the beginning of time, and it's given people power. The wrong people who are going to manipulate you and pretty much gaslight. This is leaving people in a situation of loss, a lot of emotional loss and heartbreak that's to come if you continue to stay in this situation of being smokescreen, like allowing yourself to. Just take yourself out of it. Meditation works. There's a lot of like fact-checking sites that are all in on the same thing. Like, you think you're fact-checking, you're not fact-checking. It's all the same crap. Like, it's all ran by the same stuff. It's, you have to do your own research. And most of the time, when you find out truth, it usually comes from within. It never comes from an outside source. People can give you breadcrumbs to where you find your own truth about certain things. But it always comes from within. It doesn't come from an outside source feeding you and programming you and telling you what to think. So this is what's going on. A lot of people are allowing themselves to become programmed, and there's a celebration over it. It's like, oh, it's working. We'll keep doing it, And so the drama will get bigger and bigger. When something dies down, they got to come up with something else, you see? So that's what's going on here. You guys, most of you guys that are subscribed to my channel already know this. I don't even know why I'm talking about this because it's kind of pointless. So the problem here is there is absolutely no balance within this. This is throwing people off balance. This is not just within emotional. This is throwing people off balance financially now. Now you're, now the energies are like really messing with your money. It used to be they just messed with your mental ability and your emotional ability. So it was like a triggering to block you from creating abundance financially. Now they're actually, because that doesn't work anymore half the time, now they're actually blocking, because so many people are waking up right now and been waking up and awoke. Now they're actually, I hate saying they because it sounds crazy, but it's, whatever low vibe source, right? Now they're actually blocking your ability to create your own finances and be independent. And this has been going on in stages, and people don't realize this because they want to feed what's easier to feed. It's like, I remember back in 2007 election year for 2008, right? I was up in Alaska, and I was in high school. I was just graduating, and all they wanted to talk about with my debate team was abortion and just all this stupid stuff that's really none of my business. If a woman wants to go have one, go have one. I just don't want to pay for it if I don't believe in it, right? I'm not saying I don't believe in it. I'm just saying, pay for it on your own. We have, car payments, right? Can't you make a payment for that to the abortion clinic? That shouldn't be an issue for people to debate, okay? I don't care how religious you are. I don't care how atheist you are. It's none of your business, okay? None of your business. We shouldn't be debating that. We should be debating other things. But see, the abortion overshadowed in the debate class, right? It overshadowed the real problems that were going on at that time, which was, hey, the tax bracket, this and that, hey, how come, I sit here and work my butt off and I'm taxed this much? Why isn't minimum wage going up? If you want to be all liberal and socialist and whatnot, maybe you should be fighting that instead of pro-right for abortion. I mean, it's just like, it's a smokescreen. We'll talk about something that makes people emotional, and it's like, nobody, we need to talk about bigger issues than that. And during 2007, before Obama got elected, there were so many things to address, medical and all that stuff, right? And it was coming. I mean, it was Social Security issues and all that kind of stuff, the Veterans Affairs and all that stuff. Those were things that really needed to be discussed. But instead, what happens is they talk about, these other subjects that's been there since the beginning of time, and they forget that, hey, the reason why we want to change with a certain candidate is because of these things that's been going on that can easily be fixed. And I know people are like, oh, it's not that easy. Yeah, it is. Just talk about it. Quit talking about abortion. Quit talking about, gay rights. Like, nobody cares if you're gay anymore. The only people who care if you're gay is the media. Like, they want to make it a big deal. Nobody cares if you're black. Wow. Who cares? Like, nobody cares if you're white. Nobody cares about this crap until the media makes you care because of one issue. It's like the one bad apple thing, and then everybody jumps on it and everybody wants to talk about it instead of talk about the real issue, which is our economy and other things, okay, that are way more detrimental here. This is big, okay, but they have you like on a scale going ping pong on purpose because people don't want to get to a solution. And it's so funny because abortion hasn't come to a solution. Nobody's going to agree. You just agree to disagree. You know, sometimes they're just going to be racist, okay? There just is. And it's not just pointing out one group of people. I've had it done to me, okay? Everybody's had some form of prejudice done to them, okay? But if you stay in that vibration and you keep focusing on it, you will get it more in your life, okay? And that's what the media knows. The news uses that to their advantage. It's a smokescreen. So whatever you focus on comes to you and is attracted to you. Your solution is really funny. It's 2 water sign cards, okay? Which is basically going back and gathering your emotions, okay? Being logical within your emotional field, okay? Seeing it for what it is. The Page of Cups right here. This guy's looking at a fish in a cup, okay? And just like, what the heck is this fish doing in this cup? It should be in the ocean behind me. But I'm sitting here focusing on it. Why am I focusing on this? This isn't even real. This would never happen, okay? Just not even real. It's just something, it's a bait and switch, okay? The solution is to quit being bait and switched, and the clarifier to this is the Queen of Cups. This is having emotional response. This is emotional maturity with what you're being offered and what you're looking at. Look, she's gazing into something, okay? But she's completely balanced. She's gazing into something, and it's just an object, and she's examining it. So examine. Go within your heart center, which is usually represented by water, okay? And figure out the crap on your own. Don't let other people get you emotionally off balance. And if the news does that to you, then maybe you should quit watching the news or quit listening to it, okay? Also, what came out here? Candle. So solution could also be, you know, just light a candle, a white candle or whatever, and ask for all low vibrational energy and all time, space, reality, and dimension to be free from your field. Okay? That'll bring you back into balance emotionally. I don't know why I got on that rant. Jeez. Probably because everybody's focused on the wrong thing right now. The only thing that really matters is the here and now. Like, you're missing opportunities to be with family and be happy. Like, or to go take your dog on a walk. You get so upset, you're just like, oh, I don't even feel like doing that. It's like people don't feel like doing things that bring them joy, that raise their vibration anymore, because they're listening to all this crap. They're absorbing it, okay? And they're worried, and you shouldn't be worried because everything is going to be illuminated. The bottom of the duck is the sun, okay? And people need more sun. You need to get outside. Most of the reason why people get so sick is because they don't get any vitamin D, okay? And America, I don't know about other countries, but that's the main thing that we are deficient in. And it's because everybody lives indoors. It's not right. The sun is actually healing for you. Sunscreen will block it too. Sunscreen is actually some of the worst stuff you can put on your body, okay? Just don't stay in the sun for like forever to go get a sunburn, you know? Like, that's stupid. It's called time management. Everything in moderation. You don't need sunscreen. And sunscreen's gonna block the rays that are actually very beneficial to your system. Alright, that's all I have. I might not post this. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I hope you guys have a good weekend and a good week next week.